Happy Monday, everyone. Today we are going to talk about your homework for this week, which is PSA numbers 2 and 3, which is on one vitamin and one mineral. So as you can see over here, I've put since the beginning of the semester that you are going to be creating two 30-second PSAs this week, one for a vitamin and one for a mineral aimed at a target population of interest. I'm going to be grading on whether or not you discuss the vitamin and mineral function, toxicity symptoms, deficiency symptoms, food sources, and a message geared towards a population at risk for deficiency or toxicity. In addition, as you can see in the assignment link here, you need to use one peer-reviewed article on a vitamin or mineral published in the past 3 to 5 years as you're given the messages to a population at risk for deficiency or toxicity. So the best way to do this is to look through one of the databases that you learned about in English 101 through the library, so you can look through the library databases. If you're at home and don't have access to the library databases or are having trouble with your, logging in with your library ID, you can always take a look at Google Scholar. So if you go to Google Scholar, this will really sort out a lot of the hits on Google, so you'll be able to search more scholarly works. So if you click on Google Scholar, and let's pretend I want to do something on vitamin D and cancer, right? So I would recommend if you're searching, you might want to search for the vitamin name and then a health condition, right? I could also say something like vitamin D and depression. And as you can see here, there's a lot that comes up. And so, even if you're just thinking about a vitamin, if you put vitamin D or iron or vitamin C, then you might see what's happening there. So let's click on vitamin D and depression, all right? And then you want to look for something that has been printed in, the last, or something that's been published in the last 3 to 5 years or so. So you can see here that this is going to be a peer-reviewed journal. There's an HCC full text option. So I'm here at HCC now, and so since I'm on an HCC computer on their internet, I can find this just through that full text link. And I can go to Get Article, and then I can get my article there. So what I'm going to be doing is taking a look. We've got a system problem. So another way I might be able to do this, if something like that happens, is Google Scholar. Click on Google Scholar, vitamin D and depression again. Click here. Instead of the HCC full text. And if you click there, you might be able to get a PDF version, right? So I'm able to find some information here, take a look through, this article, highlight what's important, and then take a look at, some take-home messages there. So I'm just, even though that was a little flub, I'm going to leave this on the video so you can see that, it's worth keeping on trying, even if it says you can't get the journal article somewhere. So usually you can download some sort of PDF or something. And there's going to be a lot of options for different articles too, so you might not have access to the article that you're looking for firsthand, but then you can, take a look at some other articles. And a nice way to see if the article is something that you really want to be researching is just looking at the abstract. So the abstract is just a brief view, in the author's words of what is this article about. So, find 2 articles, one on a vitamin, one on a mineral, that's related to something of interest to you. And then you are going to discuss an overview of that vitamin or mineral, briefly discuss the article, and the conclusions that we can, take from it. All right, so that is your PSA goal for this week. I am not going to grade you on how long your PSAs are this week. I say 30 seconds, but if your PSA is even up to 2 or 3 minutes on this one, it might take you that long in order to discuss as much of the article as you feel like is important. to really do a good job with that. So feel free to, use a little bit more time on these PSAs if it feels important to you. You also might want to try using some slides on your PSA, so PowerPoint slides or something like that, or Google Slides, just so you can, show a couple images, give a brief overview, and then move on to the next one. So that is my advice for you this week on your PSA 2 and 3. In terms of other things that are due this week, you should keep up with your Wiley Plus assignments and make sure, if you haven't done so, that if you're supposed to be on the graduation list, make sure you are. Congratulations to those of you who are finishing up. And if you haven't chosen your classes next semester, make sure you meet with your advisor, who is most likely me. All right, so have a great day, everyone, and good luck this week. And feel free to come visit me in Frost 238 if you need to do any registration or if you're having trouble with the PSA in any way. All right, have a great day.